Y'all, look who playing with the leash. Duchess, what you doing, girl? Say, yep, we back out here in the field again. Not doing much. Wanna walk, Duchess? Duchess, you wanna walk? Come on, come on, come on. No, this way. Come on. Come on. Duchess, tell everybody where we're going today. Come on. Y'all, today is the day that I find out whether Duchess is pregnant or not. It's her third heat, and I decided to breed her with a nice stud from Blackwater Bulldogs in North Carolina, and I'm hoping she took. Come on, come on. I am, y'all, because I'm so excited. I want some puppies. And then I want to be able to, bless other homes with nice puppies, with a great temperament. Because Duchess she's stubborn, that's for sure. Come on. But she is sweet with animals, with babies, my children, of course. Because I got her enough to know how would she react around. And not only that, people. When we go out in public, it's like Duchess attract people. Everybody love playing with Duchess, and she love it. She love when everybody pet on her. She just take it all in, y'all. Soak it up like a little baby. Yep, she is now, but she most definitely stubborn. Duchess is one stubborn dog. Sometimes she'll listen and sometimes she don't, and she understands. So there's no reason why she ain't carrying out what you telling her. Duchess will just look at you. Sometimes she won't even give you a look. But yep, she is. People come to my house where if she's unfamiliar with them, or want to protect us, she's in the bathroom. Now, she will board. Especially if a car pull up and she's not familiar with the sound of that car. And she don't know it and she don't know the person getting out, she will board. But Duchess loves everybody. When I take her to Lowe's with me, when we go to hardware stores and stuff like that, and Duchess, even when I walk her in town, I know one time she got away, she left the house and walked herself to town, and the guy that works in City Hall, his name was Logan, he got her for me, and he called and let me know, like, hey, I got your dog. I was so scared because I actually thought something happened to her. But no, they held her uptown. She was the people on EMS, the ambulance, had her, kept her. She had ended up taking a nap in their office, but they kept her safe until, I came to pick her up. But yep, everybody say Duchess is a nice bulldog. She a good girl. And she is. I love her. I done got attached to her. And the reason why, I wanted a bulldog was sentimental to me because of my grandfather. He's, passed away now, but my grandfather, Ernest, he had a bulldog named Butch, and I love Butch. I love playing with Butch. Me and Butch should have fun time. Even though he was a dog, I love going to that little gray dog house. My granddaddy painted his dog house the color of their house. And so I love going to that dog house with his little shingles on top. I would always sit on the shingles of his dog house. It made me feel like I was sitting on top of a real house. But yeah, I love Butch. I bonded with him. I used to throw this football at Butch. And I would throw it at his mouth, when he had a big wide mouth, like bulldogs. He would catch it. Me and Butch would sit down and play for a long time. But he ended up passing away. I think my granddaddy said he had heartworms, if I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken. I said for sure. I mix mistake and sure together. But anyway, if I'm not mistaken, he died from worms. And so, when I missed Butch, I did. The yard wasn't the same without him. And so anyway, back to what I was saying about Duchess, the reason why I wanted her, I spotted her with Mr. Oliver, the guy that breeds, Old English Bulldogs. He had three. He had Duchess, which is white and blue brindle. And he had a brindle. And he had a white one, white and fun one. Well, I happen to choose Duchess. And she's been good since I got her. When she fit right in with the family. My children love her sometimes. I think they love her too much by, the younger ones always being on her or bothering her. And I'm telling you, Duchess got the attitude where sometimes she don't want to be bothered. And she fit right in, though. Everybody take the Duchess. Everybody love Duchess. Even my neighbors, which she's ran in their yard plenty of times. Running on them and playing with their I think she's a Cocker Spaniel. Yep, with their Cocker Spaniel, playing with them. And, they didn't have an issue with it. But everybody, ends up liking Duchess. Even people that don't like dogs, sometimes, though, when they come to the house, well, I ain't going to say they don't like dogs, but, dogs are not their, forte, not their pet. But, Duchess ended up winning them over. Because my best friend, Chantel, she got a cat. And, she live in Chicago. And she's a cat person. She love her cats. But she got in the SUV with me. And Duchess, was all up in her face when she thought it was okay. When Chantel got in the car, she didn't really say much or get around her. But as soon as she seen that, Chantel was okay with it, she started getting up on her. And even Chantel tolerate her. And, and she got a cat. She don't even, have dogs. But I think Duchess is, a pretty good dog. Well, anyway, today we get to take her to the vet and see, she pregnant. And I hope she is. I'm very excited. My children are too. So I hope it goes well. We're walking, y'all. We're in the field today. Came out here with David. And for those of you who haven't, watched my first couple of videos, because this is exactly what they are, my first couple. You can see where this is David's workplace. And I come out here with him. I've done it a few times, but I didn't work, in the field long. Especially not even nothing compared to how long he's been out here. But look at the view, y'all. It looks so good. It's so pretty to me. I love being out here. Because normally, come on, Duchess, you ride by trees and pine trees, but you really never get to walk in them unless you actually walk in them. And I love the view out here. It's so peaceful and serene to me. Like, I love it. I'm an outdoor person anyway. But we decided, if you see, I don't even know if you can see the end yet. Excuse me, I'm sorry. If you can see the end, but we walked all the way from down there. Come on, Duchess. And it feels good, though, I should walk all the way to the end. Come on. Let's go to the end. But, yep, I'm just out here, enjoying this breeze, y'all. And enjoying the weather. I left Minnie with my aunt today because Duchess got an appointment too. And so, I'll be busy taking her to the vet. So, my aunt got her. So, I'm able to get out and, well, I can walk around a lot with her too. Have her turn around. Duchess is walking behind me. She really isn't leash trained yet because Duchess will pull sometimes. And I have to stop. Right now, she kind of, doing pretty good. She's walking beside me, but she is ahead of me too, which I don't like. But I know I got to put the time back in with her. I was starting to, work with her and stuff before I had went to training to get my CDLs, which was back, last summer before I found out I was pregnant and I had to come off the truck. I was around that time, well, before that time, I was trying to, train Duchess. But when I got pregnant and stuff, tired, come on, I kind of stopped. I wasn't motivated at all. And I got to get back working with her. But Duchess is, my pet. She's my girl. I'm not trying to put her in a show or nothing, but it's good if you have your dog trained. Well, I think it's nice. It doesn't take away from your dog if they're not trained, but dogs eventually will learn you anyway. If you spend enough time with them and they'll know what you mean. They smart, and that's what I love about dogs. And the main thing I love about dogs is that dogs will love you. And I trust my dog. Because you can't fully love somebody if you don't trust them. You can't. Your guard is up. You're not being genuine maybe or authentic with them, or you may not even really open up to anybody that you don't trust. And with dogs, you can trust them. You treat them right, they're going to treat you right. And I love Duchess. She's a girl's best friend. But y'all, I'm just walking out here thinking, praying in my mind. And, sometimes when I be out here, I always think. But I try to, think on positive things. Things that'll keep me motivated, keep me happy, keep me going. Because with all this COVID and stuff going on, I mean, that stuff can try to put you in a bad mental place, especially staying in a house a lot if you have children like myself, and they can't just be everywhere. You have to be home with them, especially with this COVID and stuff going on. And, you tend to think a lot. But it's the most people ever been idle in the U.S. probably. And, you're ready for things to get back to normal. So I'm thinking, I always try to think and have, positive thoughts. I do. I don't like negativity. And I don't like being in a negative space. I don't. Looking at this view, I hope y'all ain't getting tired of looking at it. Because I know y'all don't want to look at me. It's prettier. Looking at this view is way prettier than looking at me. But yep. Try to keep myself happy. Because you already have to face everyday issues in life anyway. You do. No matter, even if way before COVID, we have things we have to face on a daily basis, And if you're a fighter, you're going to fight. You're not going to give up. So it's better to just keep that positive mindset, speak great things, speak the things that you want to come to pass. Speak your heart desires. There's nothing wrong with it. So what's the worst that can happen? Nothing bad is going to happen if, you speak positive things, decree it and declare it over your life. Nothing negative is going to happen. The worst that can happen is it not happening yet. But, if you believe and have faith, it'll happen. It will. And so every day I try to train my mind, to think positive and to think on good things. Because it gives you hope. It gives others hope. It gives other people hope too as well. Not just yourself. And you never know what people are going through. You see something, Duchess? And it may help somebody. So I try to stay in a good place, y'all. Because I love to laugh. I love to laugh. I do. So I tend to try to surround myself with people that's silly like me. That like to laugh, like to be in a good headspace. I love it. And it's contagious too. Laughter is contagious. Like the Bible say, it's great medicine. It is. Because you can be having a bad day. You get around somebody with a good spirit, cheerful. And, you happen to get a good laugh or two, that'll change your whole day. The whole atmosphere to change your mood too. That's why it's important who you surround yourself with, what you think on, especially your company, because they're gonna speak things that they think on, and that can shift, the atmosphere, and that stuff can shape and mold your mind too if you hang around them long enough. If they negative, they're always negative. No matter what you do, you try to change the conversation. No matter they stay negative, that's all you're gonna get with them is negativity. And they speaking negative. So I'm sure that stuff is shaping their world too. and a lot of negative things is happening around them. I try to stay positive, but I do have my moments though. I have my moments. I'm not perfect. I have my moments, but I try not to stay there too long. You know, try not to waddle in it too long because you gotta fight. I got children, and that's my whole point of making this page. You know, I want to encourage people. I do, especially us mothers that feel less than. You know, no matter if it's something that we put inside ourselves or if it's seeds others have planted, I try to stay upbeat. And I wanted to start this page to encourage moms, single moms. You know, you cannot be single and still have these issues, but especially us mothers with 4 and plus children. 4 plus children. Because people tend to look down on us. They do. People tend to look down on us mothers with 4 plus children. Not knowing your situation, not knowing why, you know, and it's not even bad. That's the crazy thing. Children are blessings. But people sometimes act like they are cancers. And they do. And especially if you don't have help and support with your children. You go through a lot. And I've been through a lot. But I know I'm going to make it out. And I know things are not always going to be that way. You know, the things that I went through, it's not always going to be like that. And I want to encourage moms like myself to keep pushing and keep going. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, we have our bad times and our bad moments. And we have our time. But we have to get back up and get going. We don't have time to waddle in it, you know? We are fighters. Whether we want to consider ourselves that or not, we are fighters. We are. You have to keep pushing. You have to be strong in order to raise and support children and keep yourself together mentally when you have no help and it seems like all eyes are against you.